Dude, you're tearing the living ass out of me here. Do you do laser surgery?
Remember that Jerky Boys fucking skit?
Do you do laser surgery? Yeah. These hemorrhoids are tearing the living ass out of me.
Checking shit out. Checking shit out. We're checking shit out. We're checking shit out. We're checking shit out. We're checking shit. Todos los días me dicen oh días. Adiós mío. Adiós mío.
Bam, bam. So we're here checking out the Jotunn 50. We got the same setup as we did with the 100. And this time we're going to walk you through some tones with it. We're going to go through all the clean channel, distortion channel, all the modes and all the versatile sounds we can get with this monster.
Yeah, and I think we pretty much started with the same settings we had on the 100. Yeah. Slightly more gain on the 50 so that we could match the record level. So when we compare them, they'll be close.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's get straight into it. What do you have set up for us here, Tiago?
We have set up the clean channel first on clean. Actually, channel 1 on clean mode.
Perfect.
Again, channel 1 has clean, overdriven, and distorted modes to it. So we're starting on first channel clean mode.
Perfect. Yeah. And just as a reminder, the signal chain here, we got 57s on the redbacks and on the V30s. And yes, we have 421s as well.
Correct.
And all going through the SSL console, right?
That's right. SSL pre's. Yeah.
Perfect. So let's hear it. Here's bridge pickup, JB. Let's check the neck pickup now, 59. Thanks, Tiago. Knows my guitars better than I do. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
You got your volume all the way up?
All the way up. We're wide open.
Yeah.
Very similar to how the 100 reacts to.
Yeah.
Once you start picking a little bit harder, you can hear a little bit of that breakup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Very nice.
And also worth mentioning that we have the gain at around 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's quite high for a clean channel on most other amps to get a clean sound. So that shows how much headroom this amp has.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. It's on clean mode at 11 o'clock, and you still have like quite a lot of.
Yeah. I mean, I can dig in and it's still saying clean. Like, I guess I could go into some funkier stuff like that. And that's with humbuckers too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And super quiet like the 100 as well. They're all going to be quiet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think some of the little noise that we're getting is because of the lav, like because the grounded. As soon as I take it off, but as soon as it's grounded again. Yeah. But let's hear. Now we're gonna have one of the modes as well on the plain channel.
Yeah, it's still channel 1, but now it's on overdrive mode.
Perfect. check that out with the neck pickup too. Dynamic again.
Yeah.
Very, very dynamic. It's like no volume was touched here, even though I'm playing with my knobs all the time. But yeah, it was all just right hand. Yeah, if I was blindfolded, I couldn't really tell between the difference between the 150 other than power.
Yeah.
Touching knobs, yeah. They're pretty much identical, yeah. As far as like the character and the bulk tone of it, it's like, it's spot on. It sounds incredible.
Yeah, the interesting thing about the 50 watt Jotunn, it's that it pretty much behaves like a 100 watt amp. And the 100 watt behaves more like 150 watt because of the amount of headroom, the amount of low end tightness and clarity. Because it's pretty hard to get that amount of clarity with 50 watt and 80 or 20 watt amp. Quite hard, to get that much headroom from it with that power. Usually you find that easier on a 100 watt amp, 150. That's why Mesa Boogie had the triple rectifier, which is 150 watt amp, so you can get a little bit more clarity with that much headroom. You're doing here on a 50 watt.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'd argue too that even they have those 150 watts, but those clean channels on those amps are not the greatest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We're getting the best of both worlds here.
Yeah.
3 worlds or 6 worlds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So boost.
Yeah, the overdrive clean channel with the boost,
With
right?
the boost.
That's right.
Internal boost, which is, yeah.
And I'll start here with the bridge pickup too. Just it's massive. It's just such a ridiculous amount.
It is.
But like so controlled too.
Yeah.
Super.
Just fills you up.
Yeah, it's crazy how just, being half the power of the 100, it sounds every bit as badass.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so other than power, there's no difference. It's the same circuit, just more power.
It's the same circuit. Same features, same circuit,
Right.
but a little bit smaller transformers and 2 EL34s
Instead of 4. That's right. Yeah.
But even the chassis size, it's the same.
Yeah, it looks the same.
Chassis dimensions and everything else, it's the same as the 100 watt. Now, one other thing it's worth mentioning also is
Making me crazy.
the amount of that you got there, it's still the gain control. It's still in the same spot as the previous audios that you did for the 50 on the same channel, which is about 11 o'clock. And even with the gain at 11 o'clock, you got from the same channel, that amount of clean headroom, that punchy overdriven sound, and now the super, super high gain, but still super hyper tight overdrive with boost. And you didn't even touch the gain control. It's still the same. Yeah. All three sounds from the same channel with the same gain position.
Yeah. Let's do that one with the boost again, and I'll play something lighter with my right hand, see if it cleans up as well.
I just hit the boost. That's it. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I didn't do anything. My right hand only.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sucks.
Well, and yesterday you played some lines, some rhythm lines that I thought, oh, that sounds a little bit like System for Down.
Yeah.
And the first, matter of fact, the first time I've heard this amp, I thought, I bet you Darren would like this amp, because I showed him a few guitars back in the day and a number of amps at GC. Yeah. Darren's one of the nicest guy in the business.
Could make some calls and see if we could find out exactly what they use.
That
would be a fun one. We'll research that.
I used to have his number, but when I moved back to Brazil, I lost it. So if you can get in touch with him, because I think he would love to try out one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would love to send him one so he can check it out.
Absolutely.
Because there is a lot of people think that people that don't know the band that well might think, oh, System, it's just like balls out the whole time. No, Derek's actually a really dynamic player. If you pay attention to him playing live, he don't use pedals or anything. It's guitar, amp, and all in his hands, and volume and tone control. Matter of fact, I don't even know if he used tone control. I think it's just volume.
Yeah.
And pickup changing. Everything else that he does, it's purely his hands.
Yeah.
Wow.
So because of that, as soon as I heard this amp for the first time, I was like, I bet you Darren would love to play one of those. So maybe someday.
Yeah, and I think, like, because with these amps, you don't really even need to use the volume knob. It's just all in your right hand. Yeah. So just eliminated more like room for error in the performance. Just like, hey, you want a less gain, just play soft.
Yeah.
Makes you a better player too at the end of the day. Yeah. It's pretty remarkable. Yeah. So that was clean channel in overdrive mode with the boost.
Let's go
to channel 2.
Channel 2.
Yeah.
Perfect. So now we're on channel 2.
And something we didn't do with the 100, maybe it might be worthwhile just going from channel 2 to go into the clean overdrive channel.
Yeah.
As well to hear a comparison.
sustain for days.
Yeah.
We won't bug it with the feedback. So now we have channel 2 with the boost as well.
With the boost on.
And now we get into super high gain territory.
Yeah.
Let's give it a try. I was doing those palm mutes at the end.
Yeah. Crazy low end. Yeah.
And it never breaks apart. Just always tight.
Yeah. It's the whenever someone asks, well, we would chug, then you present that.
Oh,
It is.
Yeah.
Will it chug? It's super.
Yeah. It's so fast. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the response, it's like it really feels like the transient information that's coming from
Yeah.
it. It almost feels like you got some kick drums coming out of there too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Super awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess the question here, kind of summarizing the 50-watt version, is why would someone pick the 100 over the 50, or why would someone pick the 50 over the 100?
Well, that's a good question, and I think the 100 would be more suitable for larger stage, and for whoever wants even more clean headroom. Even if, I mean, you heard the 100 yesterday, you don't have to crank it to have a good sound out to get to have a good breakup. So you can literally play those amps at bedroom volume and they're still going to sound incredible. So you can literally use 100-watt, which is the one that I have at my place, this one that's mine. I use it at home to play at home because the master volume, it's so good and so efficient that you can play at whispering levels and still get a good drive out of it.
Yeah.
Of course, with every tube amp at that spot, it's great, but the louder you get, the better it is. Now, you don't have to get to 10 or even like 5 with those amps to hit a sweet spot. Like at 2.5, 3, it's already breaking up that you already shaking half of your house, But so to answer that question, if you really need the extra headroom, the 100, it's the one to go.
Yeah.
For, because it will give you like an even more low end and a lot of extra oomph and even more clean headroom. Now the 50, if you don't really need like all that low end and clean headroom from the 100, the 50 does the job incredibly well.
Yeah, there was no shortage of low end coming out of the 50.
This amp punches more than literally 98% of all the high gain amps I ever heard. They are 100 watts or more.
Yeah.
The 50 here, it punches more than that. It's hard to find any other 100 watt on the market nowadays that will punch as hard as this 50.
Yeah, it's definitely punchy.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm sitting right in front of the cab, and it's like, in the chest. It's literally like
Well, my pants are flat.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're sitting in between me and the speaker.
Yeah.
yeah, it's remarkable. And there's still plenty of gain on tap. If
Oh yeah,
reason you needed more.
Yeah. And again, it's loud, but
Not
unchecked.
it's not fatiguing because it's got so much low end.
Yeah.
It's a more even response.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sitting right next to the cabinet, and I'm still fine.
I mean, he's deaf already, so.
Yeah.
What?
The cabinet doesn't hear out of his lip.
That's the one that my left ear is the one that happens to be going.
No, but seriously, it's like this is the best 50-watt high gain I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I mean, to me, other than the number, just seeing their 150, like they sound
the same.
They sound the same. Yeah.
I mean, like you were saying, if you were on a big stage, not in a studio, maybe the 100 could then jump out, and you're using all that juice. We weren't even touching it yesterday, really.
Yeah,
So,
I'm curious now about the 20.
Yeah, so that's
going to be the biggest jump out of all.
That's right. That's going to be same circuit, but a little bit less going on. Still 2-channel.
Yeah, still 2-channel, but instead of 5 different modes, it has three modes. And
no boost pedal.
No boost pedal. But the second channel on it, it's kind of already boosted.
Right.
Trust me, you're not going to need a boost.
Right.
It will surprise you.
Yeah. Well, I think one last thing we can do very quick is we can do a little EQ sweeps. Well,
absolutely.
Check how the EQ section sounds on the 50, which is probably going to be
the same as the 100.
The 100. So,
and the EQ is the same on the 20, right?
Yes.
So all three have the same EQ circuit.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. And so, channel 1, boosted or not boosted?
Channel 1. We did on the 100, we did the channel 2.
Channel 2? No dis. So let's do that.
So that was the presence knob at the end?
Yes, correct. It was bass, mids, treble, and presence last. And one thing that I noticed about the 50 watt, it's that although it has a lot of punch and everything, it kind of it bites a little bit more in the mid range, and I think that's the sonic wise would be the main difference between the 50 and the 100. The 100, it's kind of like a little bit flatter, while on EQ wise, while the 50 has a little bit more push on mids and presets.
Marvin knows.
Maybe because of the smaller transformers. It does not lose bass or anything like that. It's just like it's almost a little bit more aggressive than the 100 tone-wise in general. But it's like a tiny little bit, but if you would ask me what's sonically the difference between those two, that would be it. The 50, it's the hair more mid-aggressive.
Yeah.
But still, same EQ, same musical EQ, like you noticed. With the 50, it's just like the 100 watt. It adds or subtract that certain frequency, and that's it. You don't touch the rest of the tone. The rest of the tone is still the same. So it's a very efficient, it's still very musical EQ.
One thing I noticed yesterday too, even with the 100, and I'm hearing it in this one too, it's like it almost feels like the EQ is like from under the amp instead of being on top.
Yep.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you grab like a recorded amplifier and then you EQ it in Pro Tools or something, it feels like you're doing it after the fact.
Right.
Technically you are, but here it feels like there's something before coming in.
Yeah.
And like the saturation kind of stays the same, but then you have these frequencies that like either they just get lowered or you can not even boost them, you just get more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change the overall sound.
Yeah, no, it's remarkable.
You don't change the gain structure or anything. It literally just adds or removes frequencies.
Yeah.
And that's it. But the basic tone of the amp stays.
So what do we got going on with those little toggle switches? Channel 1 and channel 2?
The toggle switches are for channel 1 or 2.
And boost?
And boost on or off. Right. You also have on the first knob, which is the preamp gain for channel 1, you can pull it and engage the overdrive mode. Channel 1.
Nice.
Of course, we do it here through
through pedal, which is easier. Yeah.
A lot of people that I know, I myself, when I'm playing at home, I don't have to change channels on the fly, so I just like change them with my hands.
Sure.
Use the foot switch.
Sure.
I do everything
on the face.
Panel, and especially one amp like that dynamic that you can go from clean to literally pristine clean to super high gain overdrive just with the guitar voice and dynamics. Sometimes I sit with guitar at home and I just put like on channel 1 on overdrive mode, right? The gain, and I play for an hour and a half there, without even touching the channels or anything,
right?
Just like guitar volume, and that's it.
Yeah, it's definitely an inspiring amp. I can see getting lost with it for hours.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to play, which is ultimately, I think that's the second benefit of very well built gear.
Yeah.
It's like not only it sounds good, but it makes you want to play, and that's the whole thing with music. It's like we got to be playing.
That's the whole point.
Oh yeah,
to play music,
and the impact that you get standing in front of it. Yeah. Right. That's completely different than using a plug-in or cabinet simulator, any of that kind of crap. They sound kind of. We did some comparing the other day, and they sound close. Like an initial listen. When you hear a simulated thing, you're like, wow, it sounds just like it until you put it right next to the real one. and then right away the real thing shines every time.
And the digital world also facilitates a lot for people that needs to play quick gigs and they cannot transport real amps. But they never sounded close to the real deal, and they will never sound like a real tube.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I have friends that love the digital simulators, but even they know that they say themselves, it's like, I use this for convenience.
Yeah, it's convenience. You can carry it around like Lewis was saying earlier when he got injured, couldn't pick up anything heavy, right? You had your eye surgery and you're like, can't lift anything over 10 pounds. Yeah. And he's playing bass on, some gigs with a pod. With a
pod, one of the beats.
The bass pod. Hey, we use one of the, those things were, we used them in the studio for years. They're not bad really. Yeah. But again, it's not the same as miking a cabinet. It's not the same as that physical movement of air.
It will never be. Yeah. Especially for whoever's playing.
Yep.
Because you're literally going from hugging someone like Sofia Vergara, to like just touching a rubber doll. There's no comparison.
What is real and what is not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even beyond the player too, as a listener going to concerts and stuff, like nowadays there's very few bands that are like, it's an analog PA.
Right.
They're playing through analog amps.
Yeah, sure.
Most of them, because of logistics and the state of the world, and like how expensive it is to tour, they were using the digital stuff, but it's still not the same.
I think
audience perspective.
Was it Green Day that just got like a custom Neve or something, a Rupert Neve?
Yeah,
super cool. I saw something about it the other day. Yeah,
just got a tube amp, also signature. So it's like, that they travel with the real deal.
Yep.
They like to, and you cannot beat the feel of fun you.
No.
And that's why you see bands like Pearl Jam and Tom Petty when he was alive. He would travel with a truck full of guitars.
Yeah.
And amps.
Because you got to have a backup for your backup, and then another backup for the backup.
And extreme scenarios like Onstage, he still travels with a full truck of Marshalls.
Yeah. There you go.
And but that's because no matter how close a digital simulator gets to the real deal, it's not as good as the real deal.
And and if you're
called the real deal,
if you're touring, if you're touring like you do sometimes, now you have an excuse to buy two.
Yeah.
And if your wife says, "Why do you got to have two? It's got to have a backup. What if it breaks? The show must go on."
Well, the great thing about my wife is like, well, if you get two,
I get two. That's right. That's right.
So I think this is a great segue to look into the 20s, because if I'm going to get 4 amps, it's probably going to be the 20s. So don't forget to subscribe, drop some comments. Let us know your thoughts on these amps. Hit the like button too. And don't forget to be subscribed and hit those notification buttons too, so you're notified for when we drop the next one, which will be the Jotunn 20.
The Jotunn 20. And guess what came in the mail? The manly piece. The manly force. Yeah. So we'll unbox it soon so we can see if there's a warranty card in that sucker.
All right. We'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.
See ya.
Checking shit out. We're checking shit out. Checking shit out. We're checking shit. Checking shit out. Checking shit out. We're checking shit.